Hi there, everybody. This is my overview report for the week of June the 12th. Now, this is a great time to book a private reading as well because there's so much going on in the chart. And although I can let you know what's going on in your sun sign from the solar chart point of view, when we have a look at how those degrees and the placement is how it's interacting with your personal natal chart, it can give a whole different sort of story or another layer. So I love doing the charts, and I have the psychic astrology reading as well if you don't want to do the full chart. So I do have a look at what's going on with that one, of course, as well. All right, so this week, we've just got through, depending on when you're watching this or when you're loading it, because I try to get it sort of loaded on the Thursdays. But on the 9th, we've got the full moon, and also the moon is going to be conjunct Saturn, and Jupiter's coming out of retrograde, so there's a lot of activity going on there. I'm also doing a planetary overview per day, a daily blog, so go through to jenniferangel.com and have a look at that. And on my Facebook too, I always put everything on the Facebook and Twitter, of course, so it'd be great if you want to pick it up there. You can always sort of link through, but that's becoming quite popular. People are liking that. It's sort of like just a little blog, a little grab of what's coming up for that day. And of course then it's your daily horoscopes. So we're just sort of getting through that, and that's quite an amazing intense time where it can really spark action off, particularly when you get Saturn involved. It just lets you, with the full moon and Saturn involved. And remember, when there's a full moon, it means that the moon and the sun are opposite. So we've got like the energy of Sagittarius and Gemini here. So it's all about sort of learning, education, opening up, and being positive about your future, like thinking about what is it that you want for your future, and let go. And that's what the Saturn does. It really sort of helps you get in touch with it and sort of let go of things, people, situations that are just simply not working in your life anymore. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Sometimes you just sort of, you're going in different directions. So one person grows, faster than the other, and, off you go. Of course, if you can always work through a relationship, it's best in my mind. But, hey, it's each person has to do what's right for them at that time, and that's what Saturn sort of is helping us sort of all do. So I like that. So this week, so going in sort of at the start of the week, now that Jupiter is out of retrograde, we've got a lovely trine with Jupiter and Mercury. So there can be some news that's come through, and perhaps things have sort of got a bit of a shake up. So now we've got news, and beneficial news, because Jupiter is a very positive, beneficial energy. The trine is like smooths things out, and you can come to some level of compromise or negotiation, or get things sort of sorted out. So that's great to kick the week off. Then we do have Mercury in a square with directly after with Neptune. So that says, okay, well, it's great that you're getting things organized and, talking, but make sure you know all the details. Don't keep any secrets. Make sure, cross the T's, dot the I's, get somebody else to read through a document is always a good thing, particularly when Neptune is, concerned, because sometimes it can sound better than what it actually is. All right. And then after that, we've got midweek, the sun is going to be opposite Saturn. So try not to dig your heels some. If you've got like a negotiation or compromise going, well, you know what? Everybody needs to win. All right. So be open and what's great about the Saturn energy, I mean, I'm a Capricorn, so I've had to sort of come to terms and like Saturn, it does get a bit of a bad rap. But what's great about the Saturn energy is it sets things in solid. It's real, and it sets things in solid for the future. It's not like here today, gone tomorrow type, type of energy, and it brings things up so you can deal with them and let them go as well. So that's all great. Neptune does go retrograde this week. Okay, so later in the week. Excuse me. So, and that's going to be for about 4.5 months by memory. And during that time is a great time to really, get inspired with your planning and get things sort of organized, not be so up in the clouds, but think about, okay, fine, because the Neptune energy is very inspirational. It's inspiring, it's imaginative. So when it's a retrograde, it helps you sort of grasp that more and make it a little bit more real and do some sort of work on planning on that. So retrogrades are not always bad. I particularly don't like the Mercury retrograde, but I can see where it's good as well. Okay. Now and then towards over the weekend, we've got another aspect with Mercury opposite Saturn. So once again, it's like so we've got like two oppositions here with Saturn, one with the Sun and the other with Mercury. So it's going to help you get down to business, get clarity, sort some things out. It's an opposition, so it can be intense, but sometimes things have to get a little intense for you to be able to work through it and work past it. Okay, so don't worry too much about that, because at the same time, there's a sextile, which is an opportunity between the Sun and Uranus. Okay, so out of everything that goes on this week, something can come out of the blue. Before you know it, it's settled, signed, sealed, delivered, and it goes ahead. So I hope it's a great week. It's certainly a lot of movement in the week, and we like that very much. All right, so if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go to jenniferangel.com and book us through there, or just send me an email and ask me some questions about the different readings. All right, and if there's something there that's not suitable for you, then I'll custom design it for you, okay? All right, so love and luck to you. Thanks for watching. See you next week.